Alright, hello everybody, DJ Papa John here on my way to the marathon gig, and should be a great day. Weather-wise, should be a whole lot of fun. It is for the American Cancer Society Relay for Life in beautiful downtown Rockville, Maryland. Anyway, we're getting rolling here. I've got my trusty assistant and awesome guy, Ben, right here. Say hi, Ben.
How you doing?
So we're good to go, and I'll be checking in with you later. Enjoy. So this is first a view of the venue. See, I've got my American DJ lights up there, the H2L LED for light on me while I'm working this evening, and then of course the Galaxian 3D. There's my banner from American DJ. Thanks again, Brian. Dowd. So I got my big rig set up, powering the big speakers. The VMS4 is behind there, my small rig. I'll show you some of that stuff later. Anyway, I honestly think it's going to work out just fine. Hey party people, how you doing? DJ Papa John checking in from the marathon gig, the Rockville Relay for Life, benefiting the American Cancer Society. Everything is going all right, not great. A lot of things that were planned to occur by a certain time haven't, because of course, you know, when you're dealing with people, things don't always go as you would hope that they would. We've had some windstorms come up that have blown my speakers over. So far, they're doing okay though. Nothing major. We thought we were going to get some rain. We got a few spits of rain, but the big rain never really came, so that's good. The sky is clearing up now, and the sun's back out, and it seems like it's going to be an okay evening. Not too bad. A little bit on the warm side, probably in the mid to upper 70s, but not too bad for people walking around the track. I haven't seen anybody running around the track, so it's really cool though. Some really nice people here. Obviously they have a passion for fighting cancer in all of its various forms: lung cancer, breast cancer, colon cancer, all of it. There's a lot of survivors here that have beaten it, and I'm fully confident that with the right medical care, with the right faith in oneself and faith in a higher power and things like that, you can beat things like cancer if it's meant to be. Just like Brian S. Red is beating the effects of the stroke. He's doing an awesome job, and I have to say thank you once again to Brian for giving me the guidance on setting things up the way I did today. Our setup has turned out pretty well, and I've been keeping the music going up until I had to turn it off for this reason or that reason, so no big deal. I'll have some other thoughts to give you when the gig is over. I'm going to shoot a little bit of video later to show you how things are rolling along, and I hope that you enjoy what you see. I'm certainly glad to be here, although I could tell you I'm already a little tired, just because things have been not quite the way I thought they would be. And that's the beauty of what we do, isn't it, guys and gals? It's just not always the way you think it might be. So, I'll talk to you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye. Hey, party people, how's it going? DJ Papa John here. We're at a kind of a quiet time, kind of a lull in the action. It's about 2:45 in the morning, and most all the teams that are here are crashing. You know, they each have like one or two people walking or running the track still. but most everybody's kind of laying low, as you can probably tell. I'm playing the music kind of quietly in the background. We don't really ramp things up again until 5 o'clock in the morning. which thankfully isn't too far away. We'll crank it up with Reveille, and we'll kind of get into some upbeat music and get it pumping again, get everybody woken up. There's going to be like an aerobics class or a yoga class or something like that at 5 o'clock in the morning, just after I get everybody going. And then that'll be pretty much it. We'll be wrapping up around 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and then that'll be it. So it's been a long night, a busy night. Had a lot of activities going on until I guess around 1:30 or so, wouldn't you say, Ben?
Yeah.
So around 1:30 or so, things kind of finally started to die down a little bit. Some of the things that were planned they couldn't do because they didn't have a whole lot of interest or enough, as many people here as they expected. But you know, as we look around the campground a little bit and kind of look around the area, you can still see the luminaries lining the track, which is really kind of cool. Those are all in remembrance of people that have fought cancer, or in some cases have passed on from cancer. So close to us, they're showing a movie in a tent, and there's people hanging out playing games and playing, you know, just doing stuff, hanging out, because the thought behind it is people stay up for this almost 24 hours because cancer never sleeps. It's always attacking your body. So this is in deference to that, and it's to raise funds to fight cancer. So anyway, folks, I'm going to try to hit one more video entry for this Giglog before all's said and done. If not, though, I'll do a postlude after we get home, and I've had some time to digest everything that went on and can give you the full lowdown. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Practice and enjoy, and support the American Cancer Society. They really need your help. Thanks. Hey, good morning, friends. DJ Papa John here. It's the day after the marathon gig. It is now Monday, and after I got quite a bit of sleep yesterday and overnight, I've had a chance to think about how I really want to wrap this video. I'll tell you that some of the video I shot I can't use because it didn't turn out very well. Too dark, or I was babbling because I got pretty tired near the end of the event, and you couldn't really hear what I was saying. So let me just wrap it up this way. When doing a large event for a charity or as a charity function, things won't, at least in my experience, things don't always turn out the way you or your client has planned, and that can create ripple effects into the way your performance comes off. I think everybody enjoyed themselves. I got a lot of comments, a lot of positive feedback on the way things were going, and the most important thing I think that helped everybody was to remain flexible. Bands that were scheduled to play were under the impression that they could either use my electricity or use my PA system for their performances, and I had to tell them no, that wasn't my understanding, that wasn't in my contract. So unfortunately for them, things didn't turn out quite the way they would have hoped, but you know, it all worked out. All in all, I say it was a pretty good event. I learned a lot in planning this event. Also learned a lot about setting boundaries with my clients and working with them to create a performance that everybody could be happy with. As I say, I think they were pretty happy with this performance, but I see a lot of areas where it could have been done better. And what I'm going to offer them as a follow-up to this event is a list of recommendations for next year's event to make it go more smoothly, especially in terms of performances. So I think that's an important thing that we can offer our clients. If you've done a large gig like this or a large event like this, and you see a lot of things that just didn't go well, if you have a good rapport with your client, you can say, hey, you know, here's a few things that I thought of or I noticed that could have been done differently, and just if you plan to do this event again next year, here are things that you could do differently. It could be get a schedule together early on and make sure that everybody that's coordinating activities or planning to do activities during the event is on board with this schedule. Make sure that you
have it laid out as to how performers will do their performances, what they'll need to do it, and how you can work with your DJ or your bands or your other production people to make sure that these performances come off the way they want them and it benefits the whole event. You don't want anything that's going to obviously detract from the theme of the event, and you don't want anything that's going to go poorly for the performers, because they'll get upset and it'll just create a ripple effect. So those are just some thoughts I had from our perspective, from the DJ's perspective. I think I did a pretty good job of being able to plan out how I was going to do this event. The things I didn't plan for were an out of nowhere violent windstorm to blow my speakers over. I'll do things better next time to make sure that even if a major windstorm does come up, hopefully those speakers won't blow over. The American Cancer Society is an awesome organization. Now, I'm a smoker, unfortunately, I freely admit that, but that's something that I would like to be able to put down at some point, because I know it's not good for me. If you in your area can support the American Cancer Society in some way, please consider doing that. They put a lot of money and time into researching cures for and treatments for a number of different kinds of cancers. The big ones, of course, are breast cancer, lung cancer, colon cancer. There's a lot of other cancers out there. There's skin cancer that's very prevalent for a lot of people. And unfortunately, some cancer patients have more than one type of cancer going on. Some of us might even have cancer going on, we don't know about it. So keep that in mind. Your health is important, and your family counts on you to stay as healthy as you possibly can. We've all learned that, I think, in one way or another, and recent events within the DJ community have led us to have a greater appreciation for our health and taking things one step at a time. So in closing, I'd like to say a big thanks to my assistant and son, Ben, who was there every step of the way with me, who did a heck of a lot of work for me, and he learned some stuff along the way too. He's got the basics of mixing down, and he's doing an awesome job, and I'm so proud of him as a guy. He's just a great dude. Also, a big thanks to all the others that have helped along the way in planning this and thinking this through. I've gotten great advice from DJ Terra Prime, Tony. I've gotten great advice from Big Daddy, Chris Andrews. I've gotten great advice from Brian S. Red, and support from the American DJ companies, from iDJ Now up in New York. They were able to get me some great stuff. And I just want you all to know how thankful I am to be a part of this awesome service industry, and that you have taken the time to watch this video. So practice and enjoy. Have a great day, everybody.